Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Storm Crow, and this is the second translation of my early work on anthropomorphism. Today we're asking a bold question. Has humanity created a god that's simply too small? We're diving into the philosophy of anthropomorphism, giving God human traits, and why it might be time to finally leave that idea behind. For centuries, philosophy has been stacked high with theories about God. Thinkers from Aristotle and Plato to Aquinas, Spinoza, Kant, Nietzsche and Freud, they all tried to approach God with different methods. But here's the problem. Philosophers can't influence people the way religions do. While we search for evidence, religions simply tell us not to think, only to believe in the messages delivered by angels. And against these powerful institutions, our philosophical voices often sound frustratingly weak. So why is change happening now? One word: science. Science is shaking the foundations of theological dogma. For the first time, we're beginning to free ourselves from the chains of man-made religions. Of course, there are still radicals who want to keep those chains intact because they profit from them. Humanity has long used the idea of God as a tool for power, pretending it's for the greater good. But it makes you wonder, have we completely misunderstood God? As Nietzsche declared, the God of theology is dead. And as I would add, now it's time to discover the real God. Let's be honest, all our human-shaped ideas of God have been deeply flawed. We assumed God could be understood easily and that he constantly interfered in our lives. But science is teaching us something humbler. We are not the center. We are a tiny part of a vast system. Think about it. We've turned God into a divine babysitter, an old aunt glued to her favorite drama, throwing in the devil for extra excitement. We've turned him into a child playing with toy soldiers, sending prophets just to pit us against each other. We've even imagined him as a software engineer, constantly updating our moral code with buggy patches. And somehow, the full heaven and hell update still never arrives. The truth is this: God didn't create us for a special purpose. We are a product of the system. And this system isn't perfect or flawed, it simply is. It evolves by its own rules, and we were fortunate enough to emerge within it. But when we try to twist that system to our own ends, there are consequences, and we're living them now. So while some continue to dull our perception and use God for their own power, science remains our best path to understanding the true system, the true creation. Philosophy gave birth to science. Together, they can lead us toward an understanding of a reality far greater than our small human-centered ideas. I hope humanity can move beyond the mistake of shrinking God down to our image. Let's accept this. Anthropomorphism has no place in the vastness of the universe. God is not a mirror of us. He is the system, the laws of nature, and we simply evolved within it. Our role is not to be the center of his attention, but to survive, to learn, and to adapt. Science will one day unravel even the mystery of death. Until then, splitting into the camps of nihilism or theism is just a distraction. We can discover God, but only if we free him from our small ideas. Let's stop making God human. Let's start understanding his system. If this video made you think, please give it a like. It truly helps more people find this content. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into philosophy and reality. And most importantly, join the conversation. I read every comment. Until next time, stay thoughtful.